Ranking every new movie sequel released this year from worst to best. Last place is Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate. This movie shouldn't even exist. None of the original cast returns. The animation looks worse. It's just terrible. 17 is Rebel Moon Part 2. Somehow this feels just as slow and dull as Part 1. 16 is Despicable Me 4. This movie only exists to sell toys of the Mega Minions. I'm pretty sure there's like no story in here. 15 Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Way too many storylines going on. This should have been a TV show, or they should just let this franchise rest at this point. 14 Joker Folie à Deux. This movie is tedious to get through. It couldn't commit to being a musical. What's left is just a waste of Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga's really great performances. 13 Venom: The Last Dance. These movies have always been dumb fun. Sadly, this one's just really dumb. 12 is Kung Fu Panda 4. This is the first movie on the list that's just perfectly fine. It's just not as great as the other ones in the series, so kind of a letdown. 11 Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. I mean, you have a monkey and a lizard fighting another monkey and a lizard. That's kind of all you expect from this movie. It was pretty fun. 10 is A Quiet Place Day 1. Did this need a prequel? No, but it was a pretty solid one. Gladiator 2, a movie I have so many issues with because it's basically a rehash of the first Gladiator, but I will admit a lot of the fight scenes are entertaining enough to keep it this high up on the list. I was mildly entertained. 8 is Alien Romulus. I didn't love this as much as everybody else, but a really solid horror movie. The third act is insane, and the ambience in this film is great. 9 is Moana 2. Yeah, you can definitely tell this was originally supposed to be a TV show, but I still think this was enjoyable. Maui and Moana have very great storylines and arcs in this movie, in my opinion. Some really underutilized characters, and the music is a big downgrade from the first one, though. 6 is Bad Boys Ride or Die. Martin Lawrence is simply hilarious in this movie, and a lot of really fun camera work kept me engaged the entire time. 5 is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, far from a perfect movie. There's way too much going on, but did I have a blast with this movie? Yes, it's absolutely hilarious in my opinion. 4, Inside Out 2. Hear me out, I think it's better than the first Inside Out movie. Anxiety is an incredible character, and I love how we get to see the emotions in her head affecting Riley's everyday life outside of her head. 3 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, it's lowbrow humor, and yes, it's nostalgia bait, but I don't care. It worked on me. I was laughing all throughout this entire movie. 2 is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I feel like I'm the only one that actually really loved this movie. I thought this was a great new start for the franchise. My number one, easily Dune Part 2.